Welcome back. We in the gym. I know pull-ups is hard. Pull-ups is hard, but you gotta do it. Gotta try, man. And then watch this video, man. This is no matter what side you on, you know, you gotta admit it was funny. It's funny.
Specify that when we have a gender non-binary candidate or officer, the non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 offices must be gender balanced. With the results of the previous 4 elections, our elected officers are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. So again, this is what we have to do for this vice chair race. We have to elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. To ensure our process accounts for male, female, and non-binary candidates, we conferred with our RBC co-chair, our LGBT caucus co-chair, and others to ensure that the process is inclusive and meets the gender balance requirements in our rules. To do this, our process will be slightly different than the one outlined to you earlier this week, but I hope you will see that in practice it is simple and transparent. The order of balloting is designed to ensure equal access to the ballot, regardless of gender identity. As we must elect a candidate of any gender as well as 1 male and 1 female vice chair, we will first ask members to elect a candidate of any gender on the first ballot. Any candidate, male, female, and non-binary, can be elected on that ballot. After a candidate is elected on the first ballot, we'll have 1 officer of the 3, so then we will know which position is filled of the 1 male, 1 female, and 1 vice chair of any gender. Our second ballot would also be for a candidate of any gender. Then our third ballot will be the third position that is remaining based on the 2 results. Either a male candidate if a candidate that is not male has not been elected, or a female candidate if a female has not been elected.
Yeah. After watching that, don't lie. I couldn't follow it, man. I got lost. Don't lie. Oh, man. Get a little cardio. So this was the DNC election, chair form for, this was the election and candidates for the DNC chair, vice chair, and I forget how many positions there are, but some of this stuff, I didn't think it was real. Some of it I didn't even think it was real, but I guess it is. Yeah, check it out, man. Get your cardio.
Are you ready to go on the offense? Yeah! Are you ready to go on the offense? Yeah! We have to win back our young people. I am the only candidate in this race for any of these positions that is under 30. We had a 20-point shift to the right of our young people. We must show our young people we give a damn about them, that we support them, and we invest in them. I have raised over $11 million in the past year to support the future of our party, because I don't just tweet, I don't just talk to...
My name is Troy Blackwell. I know that I'm a new face to many of you, but I'm a proud Afro-Latino from the South Bronx, New York. I got into this work because at the age of 18, unfortunately, I was the victim of a hate crime. Today, I stand before you as one of the first non-binary candidates to run in the DNC's 177-year history. I'm proud to be the only Afro-Latino in this race. I'm asking you to take a chance on someone like me, a proud non-binary Afro-Latino from the South Bronx.
The final tally of votes, Troy Blackwell, 0.
تو لوكا جايدو توزس اي يسنا شا قد كون بتسين يشكلجي بكيا na kostin will yeheki e ba ahye danizin. Welcome. The Democratic National Committee wishes to acknowledge that we gather together to state our values on lands that have been stewarded through many centuries by the ancestors and the descendants of tribal nations who have been here since time immemorial. We honor the communities native to this continent and recognize that our country was built on indigenous lands and hope.
My people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We are sick and tired of being the last one hired and the first one fired. We are sick and tired of the word white, working class, being a code word for whiteness. We are tired, and this is our time for us to rise up. One people, one nation, under the divine, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a Black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong Black women standing before you. 3 Black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
Te quiero mucho, Papa. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
We are in a time in this country when our democracy and our rights are under attack. We're at a time where Black and brown people, women, and other minorities are being blamed for everything that's wrong with this country.
So let's fight together for a stronger and more inclusive Democratic Party.
Hathaway.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on, you fight on, you fight on.
You gotta admit, some of the stuff is some of it's funny, right? I mean, you don't have to be one side or the other, man. It's just funny, like, and just let's say from the outside looking in, man. I don't think the non-binary, like genders, that they're hiring a certain amount because of their gender, and it seems like a mess, man. I think they're to reestablish an identity, man. I think it's going in the wrong direction if they keep pushing that. In my opinion, to have the first non-binary, what is that, man? Like, I don't know. It's my opinion. I think it's kind of, I didn't think it would, I thought this was like fake or something, but anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. If they're gonna, then the one guy's 24 years old. That, to me, that's a little young. He's the vice, I think the vice chair. I think he's only 24 years old. A little bit young, but I don't know. Yeah, if they keep pushing this, I think it's going the wrong direction, man. It's gonna get worse through these 4 years. It's gonna turn people away, man. So, unedited, man. Drink water. I just thought these clips was a little funny. The lady starts singing. Like, come on, what is that? That was kind of odd. What other thing? Yeah, they keep pushing this race and gender thing, man. It's kind of, I don't think it's gonna work. It's not the right thing. That's not the right way to do it, man. I don't think. But drink water, work out, get in better shape. Let's get healthy together. Hopefully, what's his name? RFK Jr. Hopefully he gets in. I think he will. Clean up the health industry, man. All right. Peace.
Going to, I have a show of hands. How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat? Okay. So that's good. You all pass.
It's even on gender right now.
It's evenly split.
Yes.
So.
I'm so sorry. Hi, Brad Tunley, former parliamentarian for the city of Utah. I do have a question, parliamentary query, for the chair, if she would. What happens? So that's assuming that that so few candidates get zero that we can sustain 6 additional losses on top of that. What happens if we have 8 candidates who get zero on this round? Do we have to eliminate those 6, or would they be eligible again on a subsequent round? So what happens if we?
So it's 4. So
it's down to 4.
Right. But what happens? But what happens if 8 people get zero and then we eliminate 4? Then we've eliminated 12 candidates of whatever's there. So the question is, so it's down to 4. Let's just say that of the remaining candidates, and I'm not doing math, so please correct my numbers on there. What if 8 candidates get zero? We eliminated an additional 4. Do we have, or 9 or whatever candidates get zero? We eliminate an additional 4. Do we have enough candidates remaining to elect a full slate?
Yes.
Even if they're all women who get zero, and then we eliminate based on that?
The motion was, as amended, was that we drop the 4 lowest performing candidates in the next round, 2 men, 2 women, as well as anyone who gets zero, for a maximum, why don't we say up to 4 gender balanced would get dropped along with 0, for a maximum of 6 people being removed in the next round.